Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the huge Home for the Holidays collection. Crafters, there are 15 items in this collection, 6 die sets, 8 BetterPress sets, and 1 3D embossing folder. This is just 2 examples that you'll see in this beautiful collection of goodies. So I'll go over all the products in this video and show you my many examples. There's even 3 place and press registration plates, some new sentiment BetterPress with the coordinating die, and you guys know I love to have the coordinating die with a sentiment. Lots of things to get your BetterPress busy and your glimmer machine busy, plus the dies too. Look at this fabulous Santa. I love him. So cute. And Spellbinders makers have been having fun with all the die sets and the BetterPress and all the goodies. Along with Home for the Holidays, you could incorporate the new Handmade Holidays card making kit. This is Spellbinders Mega Card Making Kit for Christmas in July. A great value. Plus with this collection, 2 dies and a BetterPress for this also. So there's lots of goodies. But the July collections, which there are many of them, is covering the gamut. So it's not just all holiday. You're going to see florals, you're going to see birthday, you're going to see cats and dogs, all sorts of things. Just a lot to look at. So I'm going to detail below in the description box each collection. And also crafters, Kit Club is open to new subscriptions until the 27th of this month. I will link my Kit Club video here so you can take a look at the Christmas in July Kit Club. It's a beautiful, fabulous Kit Club. Okay, crafters, let's get into this Home for the Holidays collection. You're going to want to add some of this to your crafty stash. Let's get started. Okay, crafters, this is Home for the Holidays. This is the entire collection. 15 items. This is one that if you want to look at what's in this collection, I suggest looking at it by itself in its entirety so you can see, but I am going to break down the categories for you. 6 dies, 8 BetterPress, 1 3D embossing folder. Within the dies, you're getting florals, Santa, giant candy cane, sentiment dies, 2 new foundation dies. 2 thumbs up for the new foundation dies. This can be used within this collection and for everything else all year round. Now on to BetterPress, and there is a BetterPress sale going on right now, up to 40% off BetterPress. That includes cotton card, ink, re-inkers, the BetterPress letterpress system, the machine itself. All of those are on sale, so I'll put a link for the sale too. In BetterPress now, you have 8 items. 3 of the place and press. These are the ones that come with the template or registration BetterPress plates. 2 sets of sentiments. These are exciting, especially this one, but I'll talk about them when I go into more detail close up. This is your gospel press plate. 2 background press plates. One of them is a 2-sided background, so I'll talk about that one. And then there is the 3D embossing folder. This one is called Argyle Plaid. Okay, crafters, so I'm going to break down this video. It's going to be a long one. I have many examples. I think it's 13 or 14 cards. So I'll show the item plus the card and break it down that way. I think that's the best way to go. I'm going to, of course, start off with dies. Then I'll go into the BetterPress, and you'll see this brought in because it's a background embossing folder with some of these items, okay? Let's get started again. Yay! First up, crafters, I have to start off with the Christmas floral. This is an exciting one. Love this. This is the Poinsetta spray dies. You get that beautiful foliage base that you then build up with the florals and also the leaves. 2 sets of Poinsetta, a large one and a small one. I love this little die plate here. You're getting 8 holly leaves. You cut this and then you just place them over here. By having this plate, you can use this set here and everywhere else. It gives you a lot of holly leaves with just one pass, and I love that. You're also getting a new style of bud. Look at them right there. So super cute. Centers and a flower. So this year, I would say Spellbinders is focusing on like the winter rose, winter flowers, along with the standard poinsettia. Because you have these little points that you could put something on, you don't have to use the flower. You could keep it all poinsettia if you wish. This is something that you can pre-make, have them stacked in your craft stacks, ready to go. Craft stacks is the crafting, sorting, and storage trays. So this is something you can definitely have ready to go, because this whole unit, once it's put together, then you just put it on a card when you need it. But you could pre-make these for the holiday season. So it's participating in Christmas in July without having to fully make the cards. Kind of like a prep. Like prep meals, right? So here I'm using, for the green, Spellbinders Forest Cardstock, Poppy Field, Pink Sand, Waterfall. In the centers of my florals, for this yellow-orange color tone, it's saffron, okay? So super pretty. You're looking at 4¼ inch tall by 3¼ inch wide. It does fit perfectly on one of the Mirrored Arch Labels dies. This just recently started going on sale. Add her to your wish list. The largest die in here is an A2. You're getting 16 of them. So it's somewhere in maybe die number 5 or 6 that I used for this one. Cut it out of white cardstock and then also have the background in white. Put some opal gems. Put my little floral foliage display. So super pretty. Love the burst of it. You don't have to worry about the arrangement. You just place and go, and then you just put the little leaves on top. Now for the background, this is also new this month in the Home for the Holiday collection. Starshine background die. This is also an A2, 4¼ by 5½ inch. Look how beautiful this is. I love this. I've shown this already in previous videos. I will link BB's Cats and Pugs video here so you can take a look at that. That's a fabulous collection that you can use for holidays, Christmas in July, and all year round. Here are 2 more examples of it. Look how pretty it is. So love it, and I'm clearly loving it in white. I used it in a different color in a later example I'll show you, but I love it this way. I think it's a great background. It has the details, but it's not so busy, so you can still put something directly on it like I did here, or you can use a foundation die. I have this popped up off of that, but I love this one. I think this one is a winner. To me, it goes beyond the holidays, so you'll be seeing this one in the regular rotation of goodies. Love it. It's really pretty. I think it's just so gorgeous for the texture and detail. The sentiment used to finish off this card has been on super sale a few times, so you might want to add this to your wish list. This is the Snow Garden Sentiments. This is from Susan Tierney Coburn. I love this. This glimmers like a dream. I use mainly the 3 sentiments. Merry Christmas, what you see here. Season's Greetings and Believe. The Merry Christmas here is black cardstock with opaque white hot foil roll. I think it's a great tie-in and font for this beautiful card. Clean, to the point. You can choose to use the gems or skip it, but I think the gems just add that finishing touch. Love, love, love. So card number 1 features 2 out of the 6 die sets are by far winners. And on a side note, because I'm using the poinsettia from here with those are the holly leaves and nothing else, but this is from the BetterPress Copper Plate Holidays collection designed by Paul Antonio. This is handwritten. Wow, right? For BetterPress. But look how it's so pretty, even deconstructed. So you can keep it as intended or just use bits out of it. Still gorgeous. This is one of those new gems, Smoky Topaz. Love. This is an older die set that I brought out. I've been loving it, and look how fabulous it is for BetterPress. Adds the finishing touch without a lot of work. Yes, I am using adhesive sheets for this. You can deconstruct this and have it on everything. Because somebody may be asking, what is that background? Winter Borders dies. This is not a new set, so put this in your wish list because it may go on super sale again very soon. I'm using it here with BetterPress too. Look at that. One style here, one style there. This one is here. This one is right here. Super love, right? This one is so fun. Winter Borders dies. I took it out of my crafty stash, dusted off, and said, come on, let's get to work. I just realized something too, crafters. I did the same thing here with the poinsettia. I've been using a lot of different poinsettias, and you're going to see a few of them in this video. Up next, crafters, look at this vintage Santa. So love it. So Santa here is highlighted, and then everything else in the background is like a darker color, muted, but it still screams Christmas. 2 new items are here. The Santa and that sentiment. For Santa, this one is called the Scent Nick Dies. Do I have to say I love it? So love it. Have it here in pink sand. This is a color from my stash. This is a spruce color, so I'm still loving the spruce. In the background here, you're looking at forest cardstock, and then some of the grays from Spellbinders. And then here I have some white glitter cardstock, just touches of it. So super fun. When you build him all the way out, 6 3/8 of an inch tall, so that's under 6.5 by about 2 1/4 inch wide. I'm going from here to out here, okay? Isn't he adorable? Now, if you don't want to have him this tall because you only work with A2 cards, there is a A2 hat. This is your taller hat for like a 5x7, what you see here. This is the shorter hat. He would come down into being this size. You would get him into that 5.5. And you could bring his beard down lower if you want to have more, shorter. But I like him tall like this. It comes together very easily. This is his body. This piece is the top that you see in glitter. Here are the cuffs in glitter. Here is the rim of the hat in glitter. There is the top. So you could cut this all one time in whichever treatment you want. Here is the belt and the mittens, beard, eyebrows, which you can see I didn't use, and the mustache. His face is here, along with the nose and the cheek. So the cheek is there too. Here are his boots. These two make up for the boots. I think this is the top of the boot, but I didn't show the boots. So you could make him even taller if you wish. Here is the tree. I think the tree is fabulous. So you can use this tree here and everywhere. Bark of the tree. There is the big star. As you can see, I didn't even use this style of star, which you could have here in the background. Here is the lantern. Look at the lantern. Matte silver foil and shiny foil using that new collection, which I am still loving. That's the new treasured cardstock at Spellbinders. There is silver, gold, and rose gold. So this is the silver I'm using. I love silver for holidays, gold too. Here is a snowflake. I didn't use a snowflake, but it's there. Super cute too. That's the little star from my tree. The sentiment is also new in Home for the Holidays. Mistletoe greetings, press plate, and die. I'll go further into this when I get into BetterPress. 2 sets of sentiments that you can either press or glimmer once and then die cut once. Here you have 8 and 8. 16 sets of sentiments. Yay! So I'll go into more detail. Here I have Christmas greetings. I love the 2 different styles of banner too. Just so fun. So you can mass produce a whole bunch of sentiments like I did. Now to house my Santa, I needed a foundation die. Came into Essential Modern Ovals. I didn't use the biggest one because I wanted to enjoy that embossing folder. So my embossing folder in the back, Flowering Christmas Tree Burst. This is a 3D embossing folder of the month from last year. So super pretty. Look at that detail. The cardstock here is the same. The reason why you're seeing a difference in it, this is more saturated, this one isn't, because when I had cut this out of the forest cardstock, I came on with white pigment ink and lightly brushed it to pick up this detail. Here is just forest cardstock with splatter white. And I did touch some shiny silver from my stash too. So splatter white is back in a few examples for Christmas in July. This is fabulous. So is this. I think it's perfect with the Santa. Those trees here with the tree. Fun, right? Finished off with some opal gems just up here by the sentiment. The sentiment is in Pebble Cotton Card with Thunder BetterPress ink. Both are on sale. Yay. Up next, this is my Shop My Stash Extravaganza card, okay? This is an example of mix, matching, and play with 2 new items. One is the candy canes and holly die set and the sprinkled confetti press plate. Love the both of them. These are fabulous, timeless winners. You get candy canes facing in 2 directions, one curving to the right, one curving to the left. This works with this one, this works with this one. You'll know by the way this curves. 4.5 inch tall by 1 1/4 inch wide. So super cute, very easy to put together. So I did cross them. Now in the middle, you could do the holly leaves and that little set of berries right here. But for this card, I decided to have some fun. Before I get to the fun, let's talk about that background. Sprinkled confetti press plate, 4.5 inch wide, 5 3/4 inch tall. So it is a little oversized, just to give you a little space to press it or glimmer it and still have everything there. I did cut this out with, so here we go into the stash now. Precision layering A2, A, and B. I used out of precision layering set A, the largest die, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch. If I wanted to layer, then I could play between these two. 16 dies in each. This one goes on super sale from time to time. Another one to put in your wish list if you don't own this already. You can layer this up and then you can get those tight little layers. A lot of my examples in here are going to be that A2 sizing. I do have one 5x7. Assume that I'm using this, okay? I don't want to keep pulling it out. I have too much product to show you guys. So precision layering is there. You could have the bigger dots to the top, smaller dots to the bottom, but in this instance I did smaller collecting into the bigger. This is with my favorite hot foil roll, so I did glimmer this one. I also have a card in this video where I pressed it too. This is on Hammermill cardstock with my moon dust hot foil roll. So moon dust is coming back again. You've most definitely seen it a lot in my June Kit Club video. Link that here too. I love moon dust, so I really highlighted it for the summer, but you can definitely use it for winter. It's a beautiful blue turquoise colorway. Coming into my love of spruce and pink for the holidays, but I still have that red, don't I? With some splatter white right here, contained in the middle with the flowers. In the center of the candy cane, that poinsettia comes from my collection. This is the Christmas wreath add-on. I'm using the largest poinsettia right here. You cut this out twice, it gives you that. There is a little center for it, and then I just put some silver mixed gems. I could have also put that Christmas tree. So this Christmas tree can work in a lot of what's happening in this collection too. I could have also done the snowman or an ornament. So this one goes on sale from time to time, or that bow. Yeah, I should have done a bow too. See? Another card. For these pine leaves, I'm actually coming into the new Delivering Joy sleigh. This one just fit the whole of this styling. This is coming from Christmas Bird Poinsetta. This poinsettia would have been too big for this, but you could use it if you wish. But I loved the bigger leaves. I wanted bigger holly leaves than what I have in my own collection right there. It's too small. So I wanted a big one here. And then I also used crafters. I am really shopping my stash. This is an example that you can take notes on then if you want to shop your stash, because a lot of you probably have a lot of what's going on here. So Christmas Bird is there. For this part, that's coming into the Petite Blooms and Sentiments die. Remember this one? This one is right there. That tag is here also. I could have used this too, but I like my poinsettia. It's a little bit bigger than this one. See how I'm shopping the stash? For that sentiment, Have a Sweet Christmas, comes from Nicole's Santa's Sipping Sayings. This is from Nicole's Merry Mug and Circle Delights. How many products have I shown you I've used here? About 5 or 6. I was really going for it in terms of bits and pieces, okay? So that's it now for all this stash goodness. I know you guys are like, what? But I think the sentiment, Have a Sweet Christmas, is perfect for the candy cane. My poinsettia, I think, is perfect in the center. I love the holly leaves from Christmas Bird. And then this little set, the Petite Blooms. This one has a low price point. Then when it goes on sale, even better. But I love that little tag, and you get the For You. And then the foliage in here is pretty fun too. Okay, crafters, moving on. My goodness. Card number 3. Ooh, a lot going on just for some candy canes. Yay! Next candy cane. Not as exciting, okay? All right, crafters, I'm going to stop giggling, but if I don't laugh, oh goodness, you just don't know how long I've been wanting to do this video. Didn't I promise this video over the weekend? Construction took over, okay? The city's out there. They're laying those big concrete pipes, and then I think they're doing it before school starts. That's why the construction is going into 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. This whole avenue, there's a school over to the left and a hospital to the right. They can't stay out here forever, but the construction has been really loud. Right now, nice and quiet. This one is more true to the candy cane. In the background, I was using some shimmer powder. not loving it because I realized, I don't know, I needed to seal it. If you use shimmer powder, how do you seal this thing so I don't rub it and get it on my hand? Because I was like, let me try something different. I should have put a foundation dye, but I was like loving the background and now I can't stand the background. It happens. So precision layering here. And then here is the candy cane again, a different shade of red. You can see if you want it more fun, festive, this kind of colorway, go with a brighter red. If you want it a more quiet adult card, go with a darker shade of red. See the difference? Same exact thing, but this one just is a happier color. Keep that in mind. Here I also have the forest cardstock, so I did use this. Here I'm using red gems. The Sentiment, this is a new die set, also in Home for the Holidays. Christmas Greetings dies, 22 dies, so this is 11 sentiments. Merry Christmas, sending joy, holiday greetings, holiday cheer, sending holiday cheer, warm winter wishes, and Noel by itself. I like this fun font. This font I would use for masculine cards or maybe more younger, youthful cards. This style is a great font. Let me give you a measurement on the Christmas. You're looking at 3¼ inch wide. The height's going to be real low, about ½ inch. So super cute. Christmas Greetings dies and the candy cane. And if you seal this shimmer powder, tell me how you seal it because I can rub it and it starts coming off again. I don't know if I like this stuff. I was trying to play an experiment. I was like, why did I start? Alrighty, next. This is my rendition of a masculine card. This one features again the Christmas Greetings dies. This one really highlights the sentiment, and I did warm winter wishes right here in the center. In the background, I'm also using the new Argyle plaid. So you see it here. If you watched my Nicole's Needlework Collection video, I'll link that here. Here it is also. So you see, this is taking it into all year round. Happy birthday, any sentiment. Here it is, Christmas. Look at the difference. Same texture, completely different look. Love this embossing folder. It's so fun. Red cardstock. And then I came on with a whole lot of ink blending. Ended up pretty much with black soot. Then I came on with that Brutus Monroe spray that goes everywhere. But in this instance, I like the graffiti look of the silver mica. You see how it splotches? And then I just put one of my favorite little foundation dyes. This is Essential Diamonds right here in the center. This is an A2 card. I came into maybe one of these. This is also 12 dies. Great one to add to your wish list if you don't own it already. For the snowflakes, I came back into my Christmas wreath add-on. I cut a bunch of these snowflakes, these two right here, and just stuck them there. And then finished it off with some silver mixed gems. For that sentiment, I'm also coming in back into that treasured cardstock. Let me go ahead and do the sidebar on this because I'm bringing in bits of it and you're not seeing it. This is something new at Spellbinders. I repackaged it and I have been loving this. In each pack, it's 15 sheets, 8.5 by 11 inch, 5 styles, 3 sheets of each. In every single one, which is silver, gold, and rose gold, you're going to get glitter metallic, flat glitter metallic, matte metallic, brush metallic, mirror metallic, and pearl metallic. Let me show you the gold because the gold is the one I've been using a lot of. I like my little cheat sheet right here. It really helps. So this is it up close. Glitter metallic, matte metallic. This one is the brushed. This one is the mirror. And then you also get, which has been quite fun, this one, pearl metallic, which I like having because I thought, oh, it's a kind of a brownie gold, but it is different than brushed gold. And I love brushed gold, but in one of my examples, you'll see that this actually worked out better than the brushed gold. So brushed gold is sold by itself. I like having both of them actually. I have a lot of these type of specialty cardstock. I like this pack because everything is here and I get my little cheat sheet right here that comes with it in the packaging. I really love this. Love, love, love. Not a terrible high price point for the holidays and you're going to get a lot out of it. The only thing I wish was that there was a red and a green too for this for the holidays because this is fabulous. Thanks Spellbinders for sending this to me. Yes, I am ordering another set of all three. Haven't used the rose gold yet though. I always associate rose gold with fall. I think that's why I haven't gone into it yet. I did use it on this too. That same brushed. You see it? I could have used this too, but this doesn't go with that. This is Bark BetterPress ink. My BetterPress examples you're going to see this month are very true to BetterPress. I did one or two glimmer, but it's mostly going back to just BetterPress only with the BetterPress plates. I'm having a purist moment. It's fabulous. So now that it's on sale, yay. Alrighty, so that's card number, I don't even know, 4. Sounds so bad, right? But it's a lot of cards and a lot of products I'm showing you. This is die number 6 out of Home for the Holidays. So this is the last die set. This is Emerald Cut Labels and Tag Dies. Spellbinders recently has been doing the layering sets and then bringing in with the tag as the smallest one in the center. Love this one. This is giving me fluted classics with this emerald cut. If you have an emerald cut ring, this is the die that complements your beautiful ring. Love this style. Here I have it as a shaped card. Here I have it on an A2 card base. This one I went more fun and playful with my colorway. This one I went darker. I don't know if I like the black. Maybe I should have gone a different style, but maybe this could be for a masculine card too. That can work. So with the emerald, largest die in here is an A2. I have it taped together with some yellow tape. But you get this outer piece and then you get a drop-in. With the drop-in, I have it as a frame. Both times I have it as a frame. If you take this drop-in out, you're going to get just a solid background. So I like that they gave you the option. I know some folks may not like that you have to layer it up, but just use yellow tape. Yellow tape is strong. The reason why you're seeing it here, because I can use this about 6-7 more times before I have to throw it away. I like it like a frame because then I get to pop here foam tape, and it does have a nice thickness to it, so it'll fit the foam, okay? To do it as a shaped card, you would cut another one and put a score line and layer it up. See the foam right there in the center? This is on porcelain cotton card. Here I'm using Salvage Patina Distress Oxide. This is Thunder BetterPress ink. This is Wild Berry BetterPress ink. So it is here, but you're seeing stickles on top of it. And then right here, this one is called, I'm going to put the name here on the screen. It's just a lighter color. It's not the teal topaz. Put this aside for a second because this is now coming into the first of the BetterPress. This is one of those place and press registration. Very fun and easy to work with. This makes for stunning cards. Look at this. So super pretty. Dashing Reindeer place and press. And you get a sentiment with the coordinating die. The sentiment is, have yourself a merry little Christmas. This time I did actually press it on the card base. Normally I would have used the die, but I didn't want the difference. I already had this going on with the detail. I didn't want this popped up competing. I wanted everything else in here flat. The only thing popping up is that. And this little here. Silver mixed gems. Here is the opal gems around the sentiment. So loving this. And just a little bit of ink blending here to give you that wintry scene. This is a very easy place and press to work with. And I'm going to link my BetterPress hack because I've still been using it and I enjoyed it here. This you're going to have to ink up super solid to have it come out like this. So anytime there's a surface that's as solid as this, you're inking. What I have been enjoying for a lot of the BetterPress you're going to see that I'm going to be showing you in a moment is this. So this is a sidebar, but it's a good sidebar because this now comes into the BetterPress sale. Spellbinders had sent me the new larger size, the large black BetterPress ink, and then there's a blank DIY pad. That's why I put Thunder here. When they sent me the blank one, I used the Thunder Reinker. Reinkers are on sale. If you have BetterPress and you're loving it, or you just got yourself a BetterPress, get the Reinkers, because this one you're going to really need the Reinkers. It does go quickly. These are great for images like this, because when you use the small one, you're there forever. When you're using this, it's like, oh, 3 taps. Okay, I'm solid cover, ready to go. So I'm liking these larger sizes. So I went back and I had bought 2 more. I did Wild Berry and Teal Topaz. Recently, I just got these 2. Bark, which is that brown colorway that you see here. So I could have done this color for the reindeer, and leaf, but I'm loving the gray and the black for something like this. So I will link just the BetterPress ink. You'll see everything in there. The pads, the smaller pads, all the colors, and the re-inkers. If you want any of those smaller colors to be a full size, then you get the blank pad and fill it up. And I just put a little sticker there. So that's my little sidebar of when BetterPress is on sale. This is the time. Also, it's a great time to stock up on your cotton card. If you are a Kit Club member, you're going to get that extra 10% off of this too. Yay. So isn't that pretty? Love this dashing reindeer. Love that it comes with the coordinating die for the reindeer, so you can cut this out. Use it on everything. I just left it flat, and then around the sentiment too. This is my masculine card, top folding A2 card. So loving highlighting of the tree. I'm using 3 things here actually. This is the same Starshine, now in a different colorway. See how it's muted down once you start changing the colorway? Did use some splatter white in the background for some snow. Very easy to work with as well. Nicole's faux embroidered spruce. It's not that big, but it has a lot of impact. 3 inches tall by 2.5. First time I showed you, I used it like this. See how I'm using forest again? And then here's a tree with pink, and then now back to the red. Love, right? So you're seeing it 2 different styles. Super easy to work with, and she has a great video for her collection, Nicole's Needlework. Now for the sentiment, comes back into the mistletoe greetings, press plate and die. Happy Christmas. That's up in here with the flag, and I'll talk about this one when I get to it, but I'm going to go through the place and press first. So that's 2 cards featuring emerald cut. Yay, and some other goodies. So you saw the emerald cut and the first place and press. I'm not going to go back over this. Let me give you a measurement of this reindeer. 3.5 by, with all the goodies, it's coming out to 3.5. All the way out to here. There are 2 more of the registration plates. This is actually different than the reindeer. Now you're seeing why you should look at this collection just by itself, because it's a lot of variety, even just amongst place and press. It's 2 large sentiments and then the reindeer. So you saw the reindeer. Now we're going to go into color mix. Color Mix Joy press plate, and then the Color Mix Merry press plate. Both of these are registration plates. See the joy and the sentiments, the merry and the sentiments. With my hack, I haven't had the need to print this out on paper anymore, but you can still do that. If you're inking on your BetterPress itself, then I would print this out on paper, because when you use this, the acetate with the BetterPress, and you start inking on here, it gets very messy here. And then when you clean it, it makes it even worse. In my BetterPress hack video, I showed you a registration plate being put together. To me, it's just much easier, much quicker. So much fun. Look at all the BetterPress fun. This is the fun, playful. This one is a little bit more serious. I love them both. So for joy, I'm using Teal Topaz, Wild Berry, and Leaf BetterPress ink. I certainly did use big pad for all of this. Like I said, with the solid inking, you need to be sitting there. With a smaller pad, you're there forever. With a bigger pad, is 2 or 3 of those tap turns and you're ready to go. Look how nice and solid this is. You'll know it's not solid because you'll see that it's not full green. You'll see little splotches. These type of plates, I personally like it to be solid, not splotchy, which is a waste of good cotton card to me. This is the A2 cotton card. This is the 5x7. I do have some of those 5x7 pre-cut cotton card panels. This one is very easy to work with. This one, easy to work with too, just a little bit trickier. Why is it trickier? It's the color combinations with the 5 letters. This one is just 3. So this one was like, oh, this, done. Here, you have to think about the M is over here, the E, what is going to be the R, the other R, and the Y. So this one I kept with Thunder, Black, one of them is Garnet, and another color pink. Can't remember which one of this, but it is pretty though. Let's talk about the stash shopping. I'm going to go into card number 1 first. This one I have Sending Joy This Christmas. With the sending and the joy. See the little space here for sending? So that's why it's looking all nice and straight. Okay? So just use the registration to help you line up everything nicely. I still had some open space here. That's a lot of open space to go all the way out here with the cotton card. I used the nested postage labels and tags. So here's another one of the tag, but this is from the Bayfair collection, paper collection. I used the largest one here. That's an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. This detail is what's cutting in here, and that's why you're seeing the stitch detail for the sentiment. So by putting this die on here, I got to center everything nicely. For the florals here, I'm using the Delivering Joy Sleigh. There's a poinsettia, and there are the pine leaves cut out in fern, and see how fern and leaf are very close. This is forest cardstock. This is pink sand, and in the background, I think this is from my stash. So super pretty and fun. One sentiment is, may your holidays be filled with joy, joy to you and yours, sending joy, and this Christmas season. There are a few things going on with Mary. This one is also very easy to work. Because the sentiments have the coordinating die, I decided to take the stress out and just use a coordinating die to also match the height of what's popped up here. In the background, for the 5x7, this is with Spellbinders mahogany cardstock. I haven't used mahogany in a long time. Mahogany comes out to the 5x7. Then I have layers. Crafters, I have 3 layers coming in to help me with all my layers. You guys know, if you watch my videos, especially the steals and deals, love this one too. So there is precision layering, A2, A and B. There's also 5x7 matting basics, A and B. 7 dies in each, and you can play with all those layers. So that's what I did here. Cut the card base in 5x7 because the largest die in here is not 5x7. It's 1/8 of an inch shorter. So then I came in with A, then I came in with another one and another one. So this helps you to get all those layers. No need for trimmer. And if you are using sentiments like this, whether you press it or glimmer it, you want them to be straight, that's when your die comes into place. With a trimmer, if you didn't press this straight and you want to come in and then cut it down, you're going to be very frustrated. But you see with the die, I can see placement. I can see too far to the left, too far to the right. Perfect. And then I can see, does the sentiment fit in here? Look how tight I can get in with the die. I love it. And this one goes on super sale, like pretty much 2 for 1. Okay. So I love precision layering and the matting. I bought all of these dies. Spellbinders did not send them to me, but I just can't praise them enough of how they help me with something like this. Now there is some white space. So right here, the sentiment takes care of this little white space right here. Wishes to you. So it's Merry wishes to you and yours. Loving that. This part now to fill in white here and white here was a lot of white space. I came into my poinsettia again. This one is a Christmas wreath add-on. You guys are going to be seeing this one a lot this season. So when I say season, I mean between Christmas in July going all the way up till Christmas itself. You're going to be seeing a lot of this because I was enjoying it last year. I am so still enjoying it now. Look at that poinsettia. Let's talk about the cardstock that you're seeing here. The different shades of fun pink. Pink sand, velvet rose, sage, forest again. This one I want to say is wild berry. You see how I kept the colors close to what I did with the BetterPress ink? In the centers, I brought in the new graphite gem. I love this. I have like 6 more packs of this. Love this gem. See how that gem picks up into this colorway? And then I have the black, gray, and the mahogany. So the mahogany could have also been here, but I think it would have made it too dark. For the leaves, because I don't have big holly leaves, that's where I came into the Christmas bird poinsettia right here. So this really can give you more oomph in size. So the candy cane is a little bit smaller, Christmas bird a little bit bigger. Here's the beauty of it. This is brand new, comes with that fabulous candy cane. This is not brand new, but she is a fabulous die set to have, and she goes on super sales. This is actually my second one of this. So I cut out this poinsettia, but this poinsettia could have also worked in here too. Here and here if you wish. And then it has all of this. So Christmas bird, add to the wish list if you don't have that one. Love, Merry wishes to you and yours. Can you imagine sending this to someone and they look at it and be like, wow. And then, ooh, feel it. And then look at those flowers. And then, ooh. And there's still space for everyone to sign on the inside at the 5x7. But yes, you can keep it in A2. The Mary is 5 inches tall. So yes, it can fit in an A2 by 3 inches. It just looks big because I went 5x7. But you have options. Big card, small card. 2 thumbs up. So that's it, crafters, for my registration plates. Aren't they fabulous? I love it. Love the reindeer, the joy, and the merry. Those are classics to add to your BetterPress ensemble. Up next, 2 sets of sentiments. Crafters, I'm going to bring in my craft stacks because I have this all nice and laid out in craft stacks for you. Let's separate and let's take a look. Thanks for hanging in there, crafters. I know this is a long video, but I am trying to break this down so easy because this collection, I was like... Even when I was making the cards, crafters, I had to lay out every die and then look at, did I use this one? I wanted to use everything. When the construction got crazy, I made even more cards. That's why I have so many cards. This is a fun collection to work with. I am so loving it. To me, everything here in Home for the Holidays is pretty much a foundation that you could use year after year. Look at that. Candy cane, the poinsettia, the first card I showed you. The BetterPress is fabulous. The BetterPress backgrounds, the emerald cut, the Santa. I mean, it just goes on and on with this one, right? Super comprehensive. Yeah, I'm excited over it. All right, so here we go. 2 sets of sentiments. Sending joy's sentiments, press plate and die. Mistletoe greetings, press plate and die. So love. I did have these 2 examples also from the reindeer. So here it is pressed out in teal topaz, but I like that green colorway. I think this might be cruise actually. Here it is glimmered, pressed out and glimmered out. Sentiments, you're going to get 4 of them. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, season's greetings, sending joy. Love, 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 love. I believe you saw the sending joy here. I have it on another example that you're going to see coming. Season's greetings. Look at this with BetterPress. Press it, glimmer it once, and then die cut it once. So love. And look how pretty it is. Alabaster cardstock with matte gold. So you can have lots of fun with this one. And I think the font is fun. It's not too big and not too small. 2 3/4 of an inch by roughly a little bit over 1/2 inch, okay? Super pretty. This, for the purist who loves to BetterPress, I think is gorgeous. Just BetterPress too. Porcelain cotton card, which is the white cotton card with black BetterPress ink. 3 styles of cotton card. So let me do the sidebar on the cotton card. All on sale again. I'll say it again because this is the time to get it when it's on sale. Porcelain is the white, bisque is the cream, and then pebble is the gray. Then they come in different sizes. So if you're new to BetterPress, check them out. Here is the difference between bisque and porcelain. See the difference? Yay! But I think the bisque is very elegant too. Look at it with that copper plate. Love that. So this one is the Sending Joy. Isn't it fun with the craft stacks? This just went on sale the other day. I like to use the lid of craft stacks. This fits on here. Pull it off. And then what bits I'm going to use on a card with the die cuts, I throw everything in here. I use the top and the bottom when I'm working on projects. So I have fun with it like that. Now let's talk about this one, because this one she needs a moment to talk about, because when I first saw it, I had an assumption and I was wrong about my assumption. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, wow, they're giving us 2 styles of curved banner. Oh, I can use all these sentiments, all 16 sentiments with either one. No, you can't. The fa la 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 la, the shorter sentiments, smaller than these larger ones. The smaller sentiments goes with the curved banner with the fishtail. The larger sentiments go with the curved banner with the straight edge. Just want to put that out there in case you get too excited like I did. I got like super excited. I was heating up my glimmer machine as soon as I saw this one. I have much more examples of this done. Here it is with red cardstock, opaque white, navy cardstock with opaque white, matte silver, pebble cotton card with thunder BetterPress ink, porcelain cotton card with black BetterPress ink, black cardstock, opaque white. So back to Santa. It's using the larger set here, Christmas greetings. And then here are all the sentiments. Now, when you're using this, it's not just put it on and go. See how it looks? Line it up. Take 1 second, line it up correctly. See how it fits better? So there is an orientation to this. Keep that in mind with both of them. Take a moment. Don't just slap it on and put it, because then when you cut it, you're going to be like, why does it look a little off? If you don't see it, don't worry about it, but I notice things like that. So I'm just giving you the little heads up on it. But this is a fabulous set. So even though this doesn't work here, clearly it doesn't. Depressing, I know. So there we go. Or, you see how it starts to not look straight? It's just not looking smooth. But when you flip it this way, smooth. I had to take a moment just to show you that both of them, you have to get that orientation. Look at all the sentiments coming down and you'll know, oh yeah, okay. Then you cut. And then when you cut, everything is lined up and you are a happy crafter and a happy camper like me. Because why do all this work then if it's going to be lean, right? So this is fabulous. It does have a higher price point, but you are getting 2 sets of sentiments with their coordinating dies. So think of it like a double pack, but it's a fabulous double pack. 16 sentiments, and you're even getting that fa la 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 la, so you can make more youthful, fun cards with it. BetterPress like a dream, definitely glimmers like a dream. So happy about that, as you can see. Also, crafters, here is this one here with BB's bicycle. So a lot of in here can fit the bicycle. If you're going to get this big bicycle, maybe consider getting this because I think it's fun to put the sentiment right there. So fun, right? 2 winning sets. Love the font and fun. Lower price point. Love this. Just out the gate. Both of them are winners. Up next, crafters. This is a very thin card, but so pretty, right? This is the Christmas Gospel press plate. Look at the scene of Jesus in the manger and the little animals in the night sky. So love. And then it says, and the angel said unto him, fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy. And it even tells you the Bible verse. So love this. I used Bark BetterPress ink again. This is all on... Nope. See, I can tell. This is on porcelain cotton card. That's the bisque. Could have done it on the bisque too. And then here is either saffron or one of those other colors, BetterPress ink, the yellowy color. I wanted it to have that look. Up here, just to not have the card look so just a card, just to give it a little pizzazz, just like I did with this. I have been enjoying these winter borders. You might want to put this one in your wish list. So I showed you earlier this one, and then I just cut this one. So fun. I think it's perfect for this. Using the treasure cardstock, that metallic gold, which I think would have been better than this. That's what I wanted to show you, that I love brushed gold, but when I put it here, this is just not working with it. This is more elegant for it. Yay. So there is a place for this color. If you watch a recent video of mine, I showed you and I said, well, it's a kind of a brownish brushed gold. It does have a place. This one, too much. Even on this card, it works better this way. So there is a place for this color. I'm liking it. But it is in that whole pack, but you get a lot of other goodies in there too. So this is a Christmas Gospel press plate. You can make a bunch of these for everyone at church, your Bible study and everything. These would be great cards for Bible study. Yes, you could watercolor. I did not. I was thinking about it, but I liked it looking like this. I was in that purist BetterPress moment. This was it. I did a little bit of ink blending, just came in with some light brown ink just to kind of, take off the edges. Here I used a cream card base, and this border, so easy to work with. You just run it once and everything punched out. You could do top and bottom too with the border. Love, 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 love. Okay, crafters, let's talk about night and day BetterPress plate. This is so fun. This is a double set. Spellbinders released 2 videos recently on their YouTube channel. One is Christmas in July, and then another one is everything else for July, because this month you do get the gamut of goodies. That's why there are so many collections. Spellbinders explained that they loved this so much both ways. So this is a double plate. It does have a higher price point, but it is a lower price because of the fact you're getting 2 plates, but it is gorgeous. So you're getting 2 styles. I have both of them here. With the daytime, I had ink blended on this, which is kind of looking like the nighttime. I purposely inked it like this. This is on porcelain cotton card with black BetterPress ink. This is what most BetterPress backgrounds look like. The image, white background. So let's take a trip down historical memory lane. Yana first came out with her Poppy set. If I have space below, I'll link it. You can put this in your wish list. She loves to have images, and then she would normally, in the past, take a Copic marker or a Olo marker and color in that space. So she made the press plate where the white space is solid. See the white space? See the white space? See how the solid part is colored in? So that's what this is. This is a poppy set. This is now, oh, I didn't even give you the name of it, did I? Now we have the night and day pines for the holidays. So I call this one the day. I call this one the night because of the night sky in the background. But I wanted you to see it here before I used it, because I did it here in leaf BetterPress ink, but because I brought it down in size and covered it up, it looks like I didn't do anything. And then over here is this one, but I ink blended on it because I did this in gray cotton card and I wasn't liking it with the blue inks coming into the gray. And so now it's kind of looking more like that. So I just wanted to show you without being decorated and done clearly what is night and day. Okay? Super fun, right? So you got that whole history lesson, so you get a clear picture of what they look like. Isn't this just so pretty? I think it's so gorgeous. Look at that detail. You could put foundation dye and then some sentiments and you're done. Gorgeous. The night press plate in leaf BetterPress ink on porcelain cotton card, cut down into this smaller size. I don't know, I was in a mood here because normally when I use essential arches, I would go the full size, the A2, but I was kind of liking this little shaped note card. I think it's adorable. And I was doing this Palm Beach Christmas with the leaf BetterPress ink because I pressed it out in leaf, bigger size. The leaf was looking a bit too green. So I think when I brought it down small, it worked out okay. So there is the night press plate. I think the green filling up in the background actually is growing on me a lot. I'm using the Sending Joy Sentiments press plate. Season's Greetings, look at that. Popped up 2 times because I have that coordinating die. Just cut out a bunch of white cardstock and pop it up. For the foliage and the poinsettia coming back again. Christmas wreath add-on. Big poinsettia with the little poinsettia. This is layered up 4 times with a silver gem in the center, silver mixed gem. And then the foliage, build a wreath. This is the starting die set from the Beautiful Wreaths collection. I'm using right in here. Just cut a bunch of these in white cardstock and then layer it up. I think I use brush white cardstock. I'm seeing a little bit of a shimmer. And then I pop this up off of here and here. So it's 2 layers. In the back, I have Essential Arches with a score line. So let me show you what Essential Arches is for the 900th time because love this one too. Came in about here. Essential Arches is 16 dies. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch. I did 1 layer. Did the next die over, second layer, 2 layers of white, then used the die to also cut out this layer, and then just curved my foliage to work with the shape, and then put a sentiment. Easy card, but pretty in terms of the flowers, right? And I love the layering of my poinsettia, either a 2D version, which is just 2 layers like so, or 4, where you do 2 of the big, 2 of the small, and layer it up. That's actually what I'm doing here for some of these. It works both ways. Yay. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Palm Beach, Palm Beach. Palm Beach Christmas. If I wanted it to go bigger, then I could have also brought in Make-A-Wish arch labels. You know how I love this one too. I wouldn't cut this out with this detail. This would have been maybe distracting on all of this. I would have used it for more solid cardstock if you wanted to go with the Make-A-Wish arch and then bring these 2 together. Okay, crafters, next card. This one is the daytime version of Night and Day Pines. This is stamped with Coastal, BetterPress ink, the Thunder, and the Black, okay? And then all on that pebble cotton card, but then I brought in some Distress Oxide and blended out because it was just looking too gray, even though I have graphite here, but I did bring the gray back in. For the sentiment, I'm coming back into this one. Mistletoe Greetings, so love. I have Season of Cheer. Here it is in navy cardstock with the matte silver. See, with the smaller flag. So fun, right? Then I popped it up off of this base. So I did cut this out with the Precision Layering A2 die. You can see here where my yellow tape was messing up with my pressing. And down here. So then I just use a die just to take off some of these edges and straighten it out and give a nice edge to it. But you see how the navy works. This can work a lot for your masculine cards. And you could also use gold. I haven't tried the navy and gold. I need to do that. Glimmer that out and see how that works. To finish out this card, I use Essential 4 Petals Labels dies. One of the smaller ones, cut out a center. Pop this whole thing up. Now I'm going to turn it this way. If I have space below, I will link the black foam tape roll. Because it's gray with a black base, I have the black edge here. If it was white, it would just be a little bit, you could see it. That black foam tape roll actually is a big roll with a low price point. Poinsetta bird, all the fun except for the bird. Let me show you this die set done as intended. So you could bring in the candy cane that comes in it and the bird, pop this here and have the whole thing just like I did here with 2 poinsettias. You could keep the centers like this or here with gems in the center. So this can work over here. That's why I'm showing you. See how pretty that is? Lots of fun and play. So not because this came out last year means, oh, it's over and it's like, oh no, bring it back out, dust her off because she's ready to work. She is ready to work. This is a great set. And when it went on super sale, I was like too excited to tell you guys. I even used that little hat. Thanks again, Amy, for the little tip for the hat. You could have this background in here too. And then there's a little hat from Christmas Bird. Anytime you want to take up space on a card and you're like, oh goodness, there's a lot of space here. I don't know what to do. Put this set on because you get the big, big, nice poinsettia. My set, I would have had to go more with it, but this one was quicker. So I think I liked this version for this. Really pretty. This is Spellbinders graphite cardstock with some splatter white again. Have the little splatter, you see it? So loving. Think this is a fun card. It turned out to be fun in the end because I wasn't liking how I had blended and I thought I was going to end up having to do it over again, but I wanted to save it and then I just popped a little sentiment and that was the finishing touch. Finished it off with some graphite gems here in the center and then those red gems there. Super fun BetterPress set, right? So if you love this pine night and day, I think it's a great one. Pretty, pretty. Crafters, I'm down to BetterPress plate number 8 and then the video is over. Wow. I know I kept you here for a while, but thank you for hanging in there. It's a lot of product I'm showing you and I'm trying to give you a very clear vision on where this home for the holidays is going because it's a really good collection. Lots of bits and pieces in here that might be like, oh yeah, I want to get that for my stash. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That's why I'm taking my time to break it down for you because I was playing with it and then I stopped and then I went back in again and then I'm like, oh, I can keep on going. All right, I need to make this video before the collection is gone. So here is sprinkled confetti. You saw this earlier. So love. This is it glimmered. This is it better pressed. This is on porcelain cotton card. This is now that 5x7. This is a A6 size, which is 4.5, 6.25 inch. Sprinkled confetti. In the background, I'm using Coastal BetterPress ink. Came on here with some Distress Oxide. Think Stormy Sky, 2 shades of blue that I came on and blended up here. And I did large to small dots, small to large dots. So you can see the difference. See how fun it is this way and then here? Look at that. Elegant fun. At the bottom, what makes it super elegant, I left a space here and pressed out with that same copperplate holiday collection by Paul Antonio. You know, he's the scribe for the former queen, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, this is all handwritten, so he is like calligraphy superstar there. Fabulous, fabulous. Look at that piece on earth. I had the idea of doing this and then I pressed this on top. Now to finish this card, because I had this fabulous background and that sentiment, I knew I wanted something here. So you have a few options. I could have brought in this, but I wanted it more elegant and I went back into an oldie, but definitely such a goodie. Bottle Brush Tree Duos dies. Now this one is normally just fun and play, but here it's looking super elegant, isn't it? I took off the bottom. I just took this piece and folded under. I used Spellbinders brushed silver cardstock with partly cloudy cardstock on top. That works for this elegant look. But then I still wanted a pop of color, so then I came in crazy again. This right here is cut out with Spellbinders glitter foam, which has dimension. I could have cut it flat, but when I did, it was looking flat. But if you want to mail it, that's the best way to go. Here I kind of like the puff. And this glitter foam die cuts so well and keeps its shape, and you just glue it down and it stays right in place. I also brought in, and I don't think you can see it, Nicole's needlework again. This top little part from her die. I love that little, just that little bit gives it so much fun, but it's hard for you to see because I did splatter it too with the splatter white. But I used that little ornament topper in the silver. So in person, you can look at it and go, oh, she put little holders for the ornaments. I'm trying to hold it at different angles with the sun so you can see that I did that. Okay? Here it is in the gold, so you can see it clearly. But I like that I brought in this. This is a fabulous little set. So I could have done the tree, done it smaller, and then here with the ornaments, this and this are both pretty much the same size, so you can just run both of them at the same time if you have both. Love, love, love. First time I used it. See how it's fun and playful here with the bottom? Just take that out and look at this. Now it's super elegant. This went on like crazy super sale. And I pointed it out to you guys. I hope some of you got it because look at that. Very easy card making. These are great for your to the whole family type of cards. Missing you guys, but you're sending it to everybody. You want an elegant card. Look at that with that beautiful calligraphy too. Bumped up couple notches from here where it's fun and playful. But I love both of them. But I just wanted to show you that you could take it from always thinking of it only being this to that. And if you take off the ornaments, then it becomes even more subdued and elegant and, you know, stately. Just being a tree alone. And it takes up nice space. So I did 3 of them of this. Under 3 3/4 by 2. So I put 2 of the big, 1 of the small, done. Okay, crafters. Oh my goodness. I need to go. I don't smoke, so I can't have a cigarette. Okay, crafters. Wow. So in summary, I made 13 cards. Did I have to make 13 cards? Absolutely not. It was just so much fun. Honestly, I wanted to test everything out here. These foundation dies, fabulous. These place and press registration, out the gate winners. This is the die set. If you love your dies, she's a must add to your stash. If you love a good Santa die, gotta add that one. If you are into fun play, this is a great set just to use all the bits of the candy cane. So fun. And then these BetterPress backgrounds. If you have a BetterPress or you're ready to dust off your BetterPress this year, definitely shop that BetterPress sale for things that you did not get last year. A lot of BetterPress plates are in there. And also the supplies. When the supplies are on sale, that's the time to get it because that's what I'm going to do. I'm getting myself some more cotton card panels. I'm getting another one of these because I'm really loving it. I think I'm going to do it in this coastal color. I'm loving the neutrals for this and then some of the brights. These help you to really ink up these solid ones very easily and those backgrounds too. This type of background, it will help you for something like this, especially the nighttime. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks for taking the time to watch it. I hope I gave you a really good feel on this collection because I think I did. It's 15 items. Remember, 6 die sets, 8 BetterPress, 1 3D embossing folder, but it's all sorts of fabulousness. Great job, Spellbinders. This one is like, whoo. It's like Home for the Holidays, Handmade Christmas, Nicole's Needlework. They're all so good for Christmas in July, going from now all the way to Christmas. This one will keep you inspired to craft, and I really wanted to show you all the goodies in here because there's so much of it. What you can't get, put in your wish list, take your time. What you want to get immediately, like I would immediately get this, I would get this. I'm a die person, so I would go with these, but then the BetterPress is so fabulous too. And this one, and the sentiments. Gotta get the sentiments. Love those as well. Until the next video, which will be covering this beauty because I'm now finishing up on that. Plus, I have that peacock paradise. Yes, and that's not Christmas, but it's just so much fun too. Stay crafty, my friends, okay?